Welcome back. In the previous video, we created these layouts, the activity underscore main and movie list item. In this video, we'll use the data binding library that we implemented in our build.gradle.kts file and enable it using build features data binding equal to true to associate these widgets in the layout with their corresponding data variables. In the main activity, I'm not going to create any variable. In the layout of the movie list item, I'll create a new data variable and I'll name it as movie. And the type of this data variable is a movie class that we created before. So the movie app, and here I select model and select this movie class. Let's go to the movie class again. Inside the model package, we have 6 variables that we can associate with the widget. I want from you to focus with me. I need to display an image here. I need to display the rating and I need to display the title of the movie. For that, I'll start with the text and later on I'll go back to the image. So skip image view now. In this text view, I'll use the syntax of data binding that it is associated with the text equals to at and the syntax of data binding movie dot, and I can get all of these variables: the ID, overview, poster path, release date, title, and vote average. I'll use the title. So this is for the title, and the second text view is for the rating. So for that, I'll use text, the same as before, and here I'll use movie dot vote average. But there is a problem here. Why I can't use movie.average? Data binding in the text views doesn't accept double variables. So if we go to the movie, we can see it's of type double. Data binding only accept string variables. And I mentioned this very important note in the previous videos about data binding. What is the solution? I can't change this double because it's of type double in the vote average response of the JSON response. I need to include this in a method double.toString, and this will transform a double into a string. Okay, so I'm converting a double into a string in order to display it inside the text view using the data binding. This is a very important note. You should pay attention to it. So before I move to the image view, I need to set the title and the vote average as bindables. I'll scroll up to allow the class, this movie class, to extend from base observable. And I am importing this from data binding library. When you extend base observable class in your model or data class, you enable automatic data binding and make it easier to bind data between your data objects and the UI components in your app's layout file. So in order to tell Android Studio that this text view is linked to this title variable, I need to implement or extend the base observable, and I need to tell Android Studio that this method getTitle is a bindable method. These annotations add bindable signal to data binding that these properties can be bound to the UI components. So this is the getTitle, and the getVoteAverage will be also bindable. Whenever you need to bind any property to the UI components in the layout, you should extend the base observable and add the addBindable annotation to that property. By extending base observable and using data binding, you can establish a robust and efficient data binding mechanism that automates the synchronization of your data objects with your UI, reducing the amount of boilerplate code required to manage these updates manually. And one last thing you need to mention is the notify property changed in every set method. So whenever you use data binding, you should extend the base observable, add the bindable for the getters, and add the notify property changed to the setters. So notify property changed method, and here I'm going to specify br.title. And for the vote average, I need to specify or use notify property changed br.vote average. Notify property changed is a method provided by base observable class that it is used in conjunction with the Android data binding library to notify the data binding framework that a property in a data object has changed. And BR stands for binding resources. It's an automatically generated class by the Android data binding library, and it contains integer constants that represent the binding expressions used in your layout files. The title and the vote average refers to the properties you want to notify data binding about. As a result, any UI elements bound to this property will automatically update to reflect the new value. So this is how we use data binding in the movie data class.